Hello, lovelies, and welcome to the Nightmare Society podcast. As you may have noticed by now, we are rebranding and relaunching the channel. But before we get into that, hi, my name is Seth, used to be known as Cyanide, and with me here is.
Hi, I'm Sin. I used to be Hemlock.
I got introducing you like you're not always here.
Yes, I'm totally not the voice behind the channel or anything.
No, you're the special guest
Yes, totally.
in every episode. But yes, hi, hello. How are y'all doing? We've been away for a minute.
Look,
Apologies.
life happened and we decided that we wanted to rebrand because um the direction that we're going is nothing like what it used to be. Um
Quite a bit different.
yeah, we used to be known for Let's Reads and, they were fun, but they became to be a little bit more stressful than needed. Because if
Yeah.
you're not aware, the right way to do things is to reach out to the author and ask for their permission. And
Mhm.
so I would have to find a bunch of stories that I would find fit our brand, I guess. And then I would have to reach out to them. And then you have to wait for them. And then you have to record it. And
Mhm.
so, like, I felt like it was a lot of work to shove into, say, like, a week's time frame because I
Yeah.
have other things that I'm working on. And so, I think we decided because we're both true crime junkies and we love spooky things that we would take the channel in that direction instead.
Mhm. Mhm. Yes. Yes, we are. It's not just shoving however many. We did two a week, I believe.
Yeah.
Stories or let's read videos. You know, it wasn't just all that, into a time crunch. It was also the editing because a lot of the photos or the pictures or videos or whatever I found royalty free, I promise, and copyright free. But they would be very plain when starting out, or I couldn't find anything that properly represented the story, so it just became frustrating. But if if you do any video editing, having to constantly layer filters and effects on top of each other, eventually, just sitting there and what should take about an hour, maybe depending on the length of the audio to render into a video, can become all night. And we ain't got time like that. I don't need to stay up until 6 a.m. to make sure the video is gonna go out when it's supposed to. I got kids, man. I need to go to sleep when I need to go to sleep. So changing it how we are is going to basically streamline the work for us. It's also we're a lot more passionate about things like true crime and unsolved mysteries and urban legends and things like that. So you will see a lot more quality put into our videos, which I think you'll all appreciate quite a bit.
Yes. I prefer having good quality over just pumping out
Hmm.
videos.
And we also don't want to burn ourselves out. We want to enjoy making videos for y'all. So we're going
Yeah.
to focus on the things we love. And hopefully you'll love them too with us.
Yeah, this decision came when I decided to uh, go back to school too. So um, I'll be going back to school for forensic science. So I thought it was only right to kind of do true crime because then we could kind of have an insider's input.
And I
Uh,
am, what I'm going or working towards going back to college for kind of goes hand in hand with hers. And what is it, criminal psychology?
mhm.
I'm trying to I'm trying to make sure it's not forensic psychology. It's
Right.
but yeah, I've had a very decades long, I guess you could say, passion for psychology and what makes people do what they do, especially, criminals and murderers and serial killers. Just kind of like what happened to wire your brain that way. I've always had an interest in that and a fascination with psychology and how the mind works and all that jazz. I think I just repeated myself, sorry. But yeah, and so that is what I'll be going back for. So we will also have, an extra bit of insight for certain projects that we're planning, and that will be coming soon-ish.
Hopefully.
Yeah. It might I might have to wait until my husband is done with mortuary school before I can go back. But he doesn't have that long left, so it's all good. So, sorry for being gone. As Sin said, life happened.
A lot of unfortunate life happened.
A lot of life happened.
Mhm.
We were supposed to come back in February, and we did for a little bit, but we just apparently needed a much longer break, and a lot of mental health issues came up that we had to deal with as well. So,
Mhm.
which is, there's no shame in that. I'm not ashamed to say that I struggled, and you had struggles, and we struggled. And there was a point where, me personally, I was just wondering, like, does this even matter? And then, does their channel even matter? And then Sam would, you know, be talking to me on the on Discord, and she would check our channel, and she'd be like, "Dude, this video has like 50 more views than it did before," and I'm like, "Okay, maybe it does kind of matter." We have another new subscriber. We have another new subscriber. By the way, thank you to everyone who subscribed, even though we weren't being active. Really, really appreciate y'all.
I mean, we've been gone for a while and I know to most people it's not much, but I didn't think that we would even have this. We're 8 away from 50, which is great. And I feel
Yeah.
like if we put a little bit more effort into things like we're gonna start doing, like the podcast, we're gonna try to get them out on wherever you listen to your podcast. Um,
Yes, I need
Obviously,
to.
probably not the first one.
No, I need to figure out how to do the RSS feed, I believe it's called. And once we figure that out, we're gonna be pretty much everywhere. So if you don't want to, like, if you're interested and you want to hear more of our podcast, but you don't want to be confined to just YouTube, we are looking into other options.
Mhm.
And yay. We will also be. I have a gameplay video edited. Ooh, I said it right. And ready to go. I've been holding on to it like it's precious because I
Look,
didn't want to upload it until after we did this podcast episode, which is, I know we have two others. One is on the other channel, which I don't know what we're going to do with that one just yet. But this is technically the first podcast episode of the rebranding. And I wanted to put this one out there first before dropping new videos. So hopefully you like our gameplay video. We are a bit chaotic.
a little bit. Oh, speaking of, to go along with our gameplay videos, we are going to be streaming on Twitch
Mhm. Mhm.
soon-ish. We're kind of working on schedules for things right now,
Mhm.
but at least once a week, I'd like to kind of stream. Either it'd be both of us or one of us or however we want to do that. Um,
I will
and
likely be modding while you run the stream.
that's fine.
And probably quite often I'll be verbal, I guess you could say. So if we play any multiplayer videos or multiplayer games, apologies, uh, I'll be joining in for that fun, and you can all laugh at how I scream.
I am down for playing games and just hanging out there. So I'm gonna look for some good one player horror games that I can play. Um, right now, I'm playing through my first play of Little Hope with someone,
Mhm.
but I kind of want to do it by myself on stream to see how that goes.
Mhm. Mhm.
I have Little Nightmares that we can play. I have something called The Room that I can play. Uh, there's a bunch of games that I have that I could do for
Oh
stream.
yeah, for sure, for sure. Also, I don't
But
know
yeah,
if the audio picked that up. I forgot to silence my phone. I'm sorry. I had to quickly mute my mic and turn it off. Anyway, I'm a professional. Ah, disclaimer: I am not a professional. Anyway,
nothing
uh,
about us is professional.
we're, we're pretty chaotic. I'll be honest with y'all. We're we're we're, we're a bit of a mess. It's fine. We're fine.
Hmm.
We're
It's
fine.
fine.
We got this. Just channel the chaos into productivity. There you go. But yeah, that's where we've been. Talked about the gaming. What else are we doing? What's new ish?
Um,
Oh, I know we've already pretty much probably made this clear, but for clarification, we are dropping the no sleep stories and probably any let's read,
mhm.
all of them. No offense
But
to
if you
anyone.
like listening to people read,
Hmm.
I am working on my own individual brand where I will read, but obviously it probably won't be on YouTube because yay, copyright. I'm
Hmm.
trying to figure out a way how to do it and have people listen to it and kind of just have our own little community.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read no sleep stories because that's just rude. As someone who wants to still pursue writing, if I were to ever read something from there, I would get permission, but I'm going to keep it to like our own little personal audible.
Yeah. we're also going to be. I need to fix the channel trailer or just take it down. But we are going to be doing more true crime files, so if y'all like those videos, there are more coming. I'm not going to tell you what the very next one will be, but I will tell you that we are going to cover let me see if I can say this correctly, the Menendez brothers. And Sen and I have been talking about doing the Teresa Hallbach. Did I say that right?
Mhm.
Okay. The Teresa Hallbach murder, which, if any of y'all have seen it, you may recognize her name from the Netflix documentary Making a Murderer.
Docu-series.
Docu-series, my bad. Which I am, I'll be honest, a bit obsessed with. I
Mhm.
think we both are. Been waiting for updates. Well, I guess I've been hoping for another season.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure if we'll get one, but I've been waiting for another season. And we'll be talking about like how we feel about that and all that jazz and open the discussion towards y'all about, what do you think? So that's two of them. So if you're interested in those things, we may also do some serial killer ones, but Sen and I agreed that we kind of want to focus on more lesser known, or I guess you could say less popular cases, because everyone covers the big ones.
Yeah, I don't wanna beat a dead horse with
Yeah.
doing all the basic ones. I kind of wanna see if I can dive into, like, local cases that maybe are more recent that we could possibly help
hmm
solve.
Yeah, some more recent cases. I'm a huge history nerd, so I might try to convince you to let me do some old as hell ones. But for the most part, more recent cases, lesser known cases, probably still unsolved ones as well. And I mean that's the main reason why I got Discovery Plus, so I could go through their true crime shows and see if there were any. There's a lot that grab my attention and make me want to know more, make me want to do an episode on. So I've got to start making a list for the ones that I do. So there's true crime files. That's here to stay. The truth
Mhm.
behind is a bit of a limited series because there's really only so much we can cover before we're out.
Mhm.
That's
But I think I have a good list of ones that I can do, so it's not gonna be, like, a few weeks and then we're done, so
oh no, by
and
limited.
I could venture it into, like, TV shows too, I guess. That
Yeah,
way it's not as limited.
TV. I mean, we could expand into like TV shows and books and things like that. So the reason why I call it a limited series though is like I said, at some point we're gonna run out of source material. It might be
Mhm.
5 years from now.
Mhm, mhm.
You know, it might be before the end of this year. You never know. But it is technically a limited series, but don't worry about it going away anytime soon if it happens to be your favorite. It'll be around for a while.
Yeah.
Oh.
We also have I'm sticking with the local legends,
Mhm.
but I'm kind of what I want to do right now, and so this will give us videos in this category for a year or so, No, longer than that. If we do one a month, I'll have ammo for
50 months.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm starting in Florida. It was for a particular reason, but now uh I'm moving to Florida, so I'm gonna start there. And what I'm going to do is find not they don't have to be popular, but finding interesting local legends in each state, and then we'll do a video about it. And then whenever that runs out, I can venture off to other countries or I can do another one.
Well, we could do
Um,
another round of them because I can probably guarantee, yeah, that most states have more than one. There are so many cities that probably all have one, at least
oh
one
yeah.
legend. So,
Oh yeah, for sure.
oh, sorry.
What's the other one? True crime, local legends,
Truth
urban
behind,
legends,
yeah,
truth
urban
behind.
legends. We were. I don't know. I can't remember. Rather, I probably know, but don't remember because that's how my brain works. Yay. If we solidified the idea of doing unsolved mysteries and or ghost stories, well, people's true ghost stories, their personal accounts of things they have witnessed.
Yeah, that's a something that we can always do.
I mean, we can save the ghost story part for spooky season
Hmm.
since if we were, gonna go ahead with that, I was thinking we start with our own personal stories and go from there. But with unsolved mysteries, that's definitely something that we were both very interested in. And we could, I guess, combine that with true crime because not all crime is murder.
Hmm. Hmm.
But there is an aspect to unsolved mysteries, like the show, that has nothing to do with crime at all. So we could, venture into doing a whole unsolved mysteries series that has nothing to do with crime if you want, or if y'all would like, rather. And then there's we talked about, although I guess this could fall under urban legends, we talked about cryptids and
Yes,
conspiracy
I
theories.
people who know me personally know how much I love cryptids, so I'm very much looking forward to doing that.
Now, to be fair, cryptids and conspiracy theories could technically fall under unsolved mysteries.
I mean, I'm trying
Technically.
to think. Eh, I mean, maybe not call it unsolved mysteries, and we can get away with a slew of things.
We'll iron out a better name for that. We mostly came into here going, we got like four solid things,
Mhm.
and then like a few that we haven't really ironed out yet, but we're planning on it. Like I said, chaos, high. So we blah. When we iron all of that out, I will put up a new channel trailer that will help everyone, to know what's to be expected. Ooh.
Yeah, we literally just came here to announce the rebrand and kind of
Hmm.
tell you guys where we were.
And that we are relaunching
Mhm.
the channel with this podcast episode. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and say now that the video is probably just going to be a black screen unless I feel like making it fancy. with some random effects. But I don't really feel or see a need to put an actual video on a podcast episode. I might just use the picture I made for the podcast and just put that on the background so you can stare at it if you want. But yeah,
I think that was everything we needed to talk about.
pretty much. That's the hi, how are you? Where we've been, what's coming,
Hmm.
the channel rebrand, and all that good stuff. And, once again, thank you to everybody who subscribed and has been subscribing since we've been on an unofficial hiatus. Seriously appreciate y'all and appreciate the hell out of everybody who's, making our views go up.
Yeah, thanks for enjoying um the local legends. That's why I kind of want to keep it around. It's one of our most viewed videos, and I'm pretty proud of that one because uh, that's close to home. I live like 10 minutes away from Thornwood, and to see that many people interested in that video specifically makes me pretty happy.
Oh yeah, and the Candyman video, that's one of my favorites
Yes.
personally because
That was heartbreaking to make, but
yeah, it was. It was heartbreaking to hear it. I don't know if it was clear in that video or not, but I have a huge fucking crush on Tony Todd. I just do. So, yeah, I also think he's an amazing dynamic actor. So, I always enjoy watching him in the Candyman franchise and everything he does. So that's also why one of my personal favorites. But the truth behind is just very heartbreaking and horrific.
mhm.
Like Jesus Christ, just let people love who they love. I'm so tired of people being killed over who they love. I'm just, I'm tired of it. It doesn't make any damn sense to me. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this technically first episode. There will be one a month. I am most likely going to upload this as soon as I'm done editing it, but you can expect podcast episodes round about the ending or beginning of each month. Since I'm doing this one pretty much in the middle of freaking May, or uploading this one in the middle of May, the next one probably won't be until, oh god, July. Sorry. I apologize. But for it to fit our upcoming video schedules and things like that, it would make the most sense to not drop the next one until the very end of June or the very beginning of July. So if you're interested in the random crap we have to talk about, that's when you can look forward to the next one. Oh,
All right. Let's wrap it up.
sorry. My brain was just like running through everything I've already said, going, do I need to say this? No, I've already said that. What are you doing? But so sorry, I zoned for a minute. But yeah, thank you everybody for listening. Like I said, hope you enjoyed it. If not, if not, I'm sorry for your loss. Oh, but that's all from us for right now.
We will see you in the first video of the rebrand.
Oh yeah, see you when we see you. Uh, goodbye for now, everybody.
Bye.
Whee!